has already been stolen.
No.
Stay between
Wow.
us.
Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. There is not much time left, so a quick intro. We are watching the 3.8 special program of Honkai Star Rail today. I'm very excited for Dahlia. I guess she will be maybe supporting like Super Break or whatever, right? Because Penacony is always about like Super Break characters. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how the story from the last patch and this patch are connected. And I would say without further ado, we are heading right in. Let's go. No more sponsored by Lady Aglaya.
Can you still remember where this journey began?
No.
Penacony, the land of the dreams. Someone might have made you forget some critically important information. Your memory of Penacony is incomplete. A part of it has already been stolen.
No.
We could be watched if we met anywhere else. This is the only place where I can feel safe sharing secrets that should stay between us.
What
The
is
flame
that?
flickers ever stronger.
She looks great.
This time, we are going to dig deeper.
That is so
Let us now go back to
interesting.
where it all began. Think of that girl who could neither enter dreams nor wished to wake.
We are back with Firefly.
Why did she slumber with you?
Firefly backstory? Let's go.
It was a wish from the
Ooh,
cosmos that set you in motion.
That is nice.
And in the tale where you
Anna.
are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Finality. I'm having chills.
Can I take your arm and awaken your memories?
Even if you're paying such a heavy price, we only
What
get
is
one
happening?
shot at this.
If embracing faith is also a form of resistance, then this time, I shall embrace death!
Oh god, oh god. What a nice shot. We, of course, have to watch the trailer again. That was a very nice shot. Man. There was a lot of stuff going on. I didn't expect this patch to be like so powerful, but since it's still 3.x series, right? I mean, what do you want me to say, right? Interesting, interesting. I loved it. It looks very nice, very exciting. Crazy. I'm still a little bit depressed about Euphorius, and I probably always will be, but that was a nice trailer. The mention of finality, like more Firefly backstory, that was crazy. And then like Anna the Order. I'm super excited for this. I didn't know what to expect, you know? I mean, they teased that it has some connection to the finality, and like even the last patch had a lot of like finality mentions and the different possibilities of finality. But that was amazing.
Has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.8 Memories are the Prelude to Dreams special program. I'm your favorite streamer, Albert.
Oh, he's a
Long time no
streamer
see,
now.
friends. I'm Robin. A pleasure to meet you all again. I'm Firefly.
Welcome
I'm
back,
Constance.
everyone.
You may also call me the Dahlia.
Welcome,
I
guests.
think it was
Being
her
together with
voice,
you
like
really reminds me of
narrating
the time
the
I
trailer.
spent producing this show in Penacony. And in this version, we too shall once again return to Penacony, the land of the dreams. The bustling avenue of sweet dreams, Glocky and his friends, the Chocolate Festival. Oh,
They did a very
it all
interesting
seems
job
it
with
was
like
just
how
yesterday.
to explain
already
with the
feel that there's
in-game
something
lore
completely
why
different in
Penacony
today's
was still
show.
unfinished.
Unlike before, it's eerie.
And it was probably because like maybe
of
Constance
mystery.
really is
You're right.
associated with like
We've just seen a
CREMATORs.
ton of images
That's
in
why
that version
we are
trailer,
missing
but didn't
some
fit our
memories.
Totally.
For example, there seems to be a lot more to Miss Firefly's trip to Penacony than what we already know.
The Dream Master, who hid behind the scenes and only ever showed himself using a raven, also seems to have some profoundly dark secrets.
There's
I
something
mean, of
else
course.
I'm very interested in. That Black Glamoth's Iron Cavalry Knight in the trailer? What's that about?
Weird. I don't
Oh,
remember
I
seeing any
thought
of
this
in
was
Penacony.
Sam, but what if
It's
it
so long ago
is
that I'm
someone
starting to forget what
else?
happened.
Maybe your memories are indeed having problems. In truth, the Trailblazers' memories were incomplete despite being
Okay.
the heart of this storm. Some of their memories' most important parts have already been stolen.
What? How?
I mean,
Don't
who would
worry.
steal them?
I'm here to help the Trailblazer regain these memories.
Okay.
Awesome. With the Dahlia here, everything will be alright.
Oh? Do you two know each other?
Yeah, the Dahlia is super reliable. We wouldn't have been able to complete some missions without her.
Under the guidance of my abilities, the Trailblazer will piece together a more complete timeline for the Penacony story through recalling their memories.
Now that I think about it, there were indeed some loose threads that were never tied up in Penacony's story.
Are you telling me that like
Gather
Constance was
guests.
always
Come,
working with like the
let us
Stellaron
unravel this
hunters, and
web
that's
thread
why
by thread.
she
Firstly,
survived
the story
the
started with
attack of
The
Archeon?
Astral Express receiving an invitation to join Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Again?
afterward. The crew's mission was
To find the legacy
Oh, no.
of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and answer the question of why does life slumber?
after some fun time, the vibe of the story took a nosedive because of
The deaths of Firefly and Robin.
Indeed. But think back. Did we miss anything? For example,
Wait,
who
Robin was
killed
that as
Robin?
well?
Back
I kind
then,
of forgot
Sunday had
already.
believed that Gallagher was the culprit, since Gallagher was the one who instructed Sleepy to cause multiple disappearances in the Sweet
Didn't
Dream.
Gallagher
But I
kill
must also
Sunday?
remind everyone that Gallagher never admitted responsibility.
Could it have been someone else?
But it was actually thanks to such misfortune that I managed to reach Dreamflux Reef and uncover deeper truths. So the goal of that hidden operator is truly elusive.
Okay.
That's definitely suspicious. Let's move along with the story for now. As we continue to investigate Penacony, we learn the truth. The ones behind all the chaos weren't the family at all, but the surviving members of the Order.
That's right. My
Okay.
brother and Mr. Gopherwood, that is, the Dream Master, tried to drag Penacony into Enna's dream to manifest an eternal paradise.
True.
To think that the bright visions of a 7-day holiday crumbled to dust! It truly breaks my heart.
As for the Dream Master of Penacony, I heard that his body was destroyed in an accident, and he could only continue his existence in the Sweet Dream.
Okay.
It's been so long since he put himself in the limelight like this. It's quite unusual. What kind
I
of
feel like I have to
secrets will this end up
rewatch some of
exposing?
like the
It seems
Penacony
that Enna's
stuff,
dream wasn't as simple
because I
as it
feel like I
seemed,
will not remember
and the Dream
everything.
Master's machinations in the dreamscape were more deliberate than we thought.
Either way, everyone still worked together to shatter the plots of the Order worshippers. And in the end, we got our happy ending. Right?
Well,
I mean,
at least for a certain person, the
At least a
ending
little
was a
bit.
little different.
You mean?
I've been meaning to ask for a while. Miss Firefly was all curled up in a medical cabin in the Myriad Celestia video released earlier. It feels like her entropy loss syndrome was getting worse.
Yeah, and Silverwolf even said the rest is up to her now. It's not looking good.
are they
What
killing
exactly are we
Firefly
missing
in
here?
this? That would be
Let's take a step
insane,
back.
to be honest.
Firefly once told us that Elio's script said she would face 3 deaths in Penacony. Later on, Firefly
True.
walked toward her own battlefield after sending the Trailblazer off to the final stage, only to reappear before us on the Radiant Feldspar without a scratch.
True.
But we know nothing about what happened between these 2 events.
Oh.
If everything is as we remembered, then why is Miss Firefly having such a crisis after leaving Penacony?
Also, what exactly did the 3 deaths in the prophecy mean?
The Trailblazer really doesn't have to know about all this.
So we only
The
had
meaning of
2,
truth
right?
is never about
She
knowing
died
the truth
once.
itself.
We saw
It's about
that.
what people gain in their pursuit
And
of
then
the
she
truth,
died another
and how
time and
they'll
came
face
back,
the truth.
right?
Isn't that
In
right?
2.3?
In version 3.8, I'll be joining the Trailblazer to experience the story through Firefly's eyes. How she initially entered the dreamscape, how she met us during the story, and what battlefield she must face.
Like,
All these
bro,
questions will be
bringing
answered one
Constance
by
back
one.
like this is
That's right.
insane.
Firefly's
Like,
exploration
giving
of the
her such a
dreamscape was
huge
also
role and
far deeper
connecting
than what
her
we
with, like,
remembered.
Stellar Ron Hunt.
As we
This
follow
is
her
crazy.
footsteps, the family seat of power, the dream of gnawing oak, will also surface from memories. It was once part of the Dewlight Pavilion, but has long since been abandoned and sunk into the unknown depths of the primordial
This
memory
part
zone.
looks very nice.
The oak trees growing wild, and the derelict
Mm.
buildings combine to paint a rather oppressive scene.
Even I have never seen this place. Did Mr. Gopherwood bury his secrets here?
It does look very
I hope they
different from
show
the
something
solemn and
about
dignified
4.0.
Dewlight
They have
Pavilion we
to,
know.
right? There was no drip
Mhm.
marketing so
Venturing
far.
deeper will
and I
show us
think
a
they
giant
always
cocoon
do that.
floating before
That,
a
right?
stately stained glass window.
That they are showing us the
A
first
cocoon?
batch of new
Could
characters
this
and
place
planet in like the special
Have
program.
something to do with the propagation?
This looks
That's definitely
insane. The
possible.
trailer was really nice.
We know that Firefly used to belong to the Glamoth Iron Cavalry before joining the
Mm.
Stellaron Hunters. They were weapons produced by the Republic of Glamoth to fight against the propagation swarm.
Crazy.
Soldiers with similar faces woke up in their incubators, and their short lives would be entirely spent fighting the swarm.
What a tragic destiny.
True.
Firefly will face her past in this dreamscape. She will encounter an old friend, the other Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight in the trailer.
Oh, and I
Harbinger of
thought this
death.
was like
Swarm
kind of some
nightmare.
corrupted sand.
That's odd. The
Interesting.
Glamoth cavalry disappeared with the swarm's end, never to be heard from again. Where did this warrior come from? And why did they
The
appear in
cocoon
Penacony,
looked like a
place
swarm
far from the front
disaster
lines?
thing.
And from the looks
the
of
music
it,
in the
this
back is
fighter
nice.
doesn't seem to be a friend.
And without further ado, allow Albert to provide you with more intel about them. As a fellow Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight, Harbinger of Death,
You guys know I
Swarm
don't like
Nightmare
when they,
fights in
like,
the same
spoil
way as Sam.
The boss
They
fights.
ignite the battlefield and sweep up enemies in a
The
firestorm.
music is great.
The
The
Iron
choir.
Cavalry's gear is indeed very interchangeable, including the weapons mounted
See,
onto
there
our
is a
armor.
break team.
What's different here is that after
Penacony
using the
is all
ability
about
Gene
break.
Duplication, this Iron Cavalry can summon Juvenile Sting.
The swarm?
Juvenile Sting has many functions. It coordinates with the Iron Cavalry Knight in launching follow-up attacks, and also charges them. Once the Iron Cavalry Knight finishes charging, it'll immediately take action and use the powerful
If
ability
the
Primordial
propagation is
Tide
coming
Swarm of
back,
Death.
like the universe
Sounds
has
like
a
we need to
problem in this
prioritize
game.
eliminating juvenile sting to come out on top against this foe.
That's true, but it's also easier said than done. After the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, it will apply the rapid evolution state to the
Also,
sting.
like the horn and
Allied
everything
characters
looks a
cannot
lot
deal
like
crit damage when
propagation
attacking
stuff.
targets that are under the rapid evolution state.
Then what should we do? It'll be much more difficult to defeat Juvenile Sting in this case.
Not to worry, we've got ways to fight back. When the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, we can select one character and their summons to immediately take action and enter the Nemesis state.
Okay.
Any characters and their summons in the Nemesis state can ignore the enemy's rapid evolution state.
Maybe
Please
I
save
should
the state
build
for
up.
me
I
whenever
don't have a
possible.
super break team,
In
to be
other
honest.
words, we need to get the most out of the Nemesis
I don't have
state
Linkshot,
and
I don't
quickly
have
get rid of
you.
all juvenile
I only have
stings.
Firefly.
That's right.
And I
When
never
all
use
summoned
her.
Juvenile Stings are eliminated,
And
the
I have
Iron
Ruin
Cavalry
Maid.
Knight will dispel gene replication
But
and take more
despite
damage.
that-
Take this chance to dish out some heavy damage.
Thank you for this intel, Mr. Owlbert. As for why the dream of gnawing oak looks so dilapidated and what my past comrade has to do with this dreamscape,
I love the vibe
Oh,
of the
that will be
background
revealed
this
as the
time.
Trailblazers'
Like Dahlia
memories return.
has some nice
What's more,
theme.
It'll also reveal the meaning behind the Trailblazers' recovery of this memory.
Okay.
Perhaps it'll interfere with the path of finality's direction. Or perhaps
That's why Elio is in
it'll
the shot
help
as
you
well.
say a better farewell to a friend.
Oh, don't do this to me. I don't want to say farewell to anyone.
All right. Then we'll take a break, and we'll be back before you know it.
Okay. Guys, I didn't really know what I expected from this patch. I mean, as I said before, they teased some stuff about the finality and everything, but this is so much more interested than I expected it to be. I was kind of scared that I will lose a little bit of like the excitement whenever Furious was like ending, but and did you see like Dahlia's ultimate? I kind of like didn't comment on that, but I mean she's how do you say this? Is she a succubus? How do you say that in English? But you know what I mean, right? So of course like these type of like creatures are like also like very sexual. Can you say it like that? I don't even know if I can say this, but yeah, they kind of tempt men and stuff like that, and
Constance the Dahlia.
it's like crazy.
Duke Inferno's child of greatest ambition, his most exceptional child. A conflagration that burnt the Everflame mansion to cinders, made her miss out
I
on Penacony
do wonder
stage.
though why they changed a little bit of
Memories
her
scattered
like
ash,
design
or the truth
as a playable
somber
character. She looks a
destruction.
little bit different than what we have
Come
seen
with us to
before.
unveil the Dahlia's mysteries.
She's so pretty though. Maybe I should just roll for her because she's pretty. See, there is like the flirty stuff. Like this is insane. This, but I love
Dahlia
it.
first showed herself in the ceremonious declaration of war made by the Everflame mansion
That was
against
crazy.
all
That
factions
was
present
crazy.
in Penacony.
But I really like it.
Duke Inferno and his children made declarations that they will prepare
I
this
really
beautiful
like
dream
it. It fits like
to welcome its
her
new masters from
whole
Ventura.
theme.
Then, as luck would have it, they ran into Acheron. Plans that Duke Inferno prepared were abandoned before they even began.
Okay.
Yet even so, I still made it to Penacony.
As Duke Inferno's daughter, Lady Constance's target was the Remembrance. Does that
She's
mean her
his
powers
daughter?
are also related to that path?
Indeed. I am currently a cremator with the ability to enkindle and fabricate memories.
She said
Do you
it.
remember
She
how
confirmed
Albert
it.
just ran over here and declared that he'll be promoted
I mean,
with
it
a
was
pay
pretty
raise,
obvious,
as well as being
especially
moved
like
to a
after
key
they
project
told
as the
us
host.
about the memories.
Don't have to mention that, boss.
That was
Didn't
she
you
just
make that
said
decision
it.
yourself?
Really? Who knows?
When did she become Owlbert's boss?
I mean, she literally
Wait,
is what
something's
I
wrong.
expected a cremator to be.
See? What a perfect demonstration of these abilities.
All I see is a heartbreaking
You know,
betrayal.
like Constance
A
is
little
just such a
optimism might be wise.
classy
What if the
woman. I
information
love
ends
her
up being
hat
real?
and her dress,
I
and
can't even tell what's
it
real
is very
anymore.
classy, and I
Anyway,
like that together
we
with
know
like
that
the
Dahlia's
whole
power
theme of
involves
like
fabricating
this,
non-existent
you know,
memories.
flirtiness and
Acheron never showed up.
sexiness that she
Dahlia's
has.
a poet in
I
Penacony
think
would have
that's
been
very nice.
Black Swan from the Garden Recollection, right?
Ah, Black Swan. That name takes me back. We have a
To
long
where?
history, you know.
Oh,
Oh? Were you two good friends?
It's
Tell
hard
me.
to describe our relationship with simple words like good or friends. Ours is
Okay.
a game of competitive cooperation. But if the chance arises, neither of us would hesitate to set a trap for the other. So,
okay,
compared to good
competitive
friends,
cooperation.
we're more like...
Good frenemies.
Okay,
Correct.
let's have a
Or
dance
maybe
then.
we're fair weather friends. We once worked together in the Garden of Recollection, and are
Okay.
both privy to some secrets about the other.
Maybe
Garden of
not all
Recollection.
creminators are bad.
you remember
Cremators,
the Annihilation
creminators.
Gang?
Okay.
Oh, Didn't I say that I too was a memo keeper once upon a time? I betrayed
I mean, of
the
course, she's a
remembrance and the
cremator.
garden due to some differences in our ideals.
Ooh.
Earlier still, I was also walking the path of destruction, only to betray it as well. These traces made of golden blood are the marks the destruction left on me. Now I walk the universe as a cremator, as well as a
Okay.
child of Duke Inferno, who ruled the Everflame Mansion in the Annihilation Gang.
Aren't you switching between jobs a bit too quickly?
What a dangerous woman.
She has a lot of
She
lore
keeps
that I
switching
didn't
between
expect.
destruction and the remembrance.
Then, does that mean she's betrayed the Everflame Mansion as well? Has she
Didn't she say
discarded
that?
the identity of Duke Inferno's child too?
Who knows? Perhaps the truth has long been scattered to the wind, along with the ashes of memory. But in Penacony, the truth and the memories that were lost hold special meaning not only for the Trailblazer, but for me as well.
Indeed. During the story of the version 3.8 finality mission, the Dahlia will help us regain the cremated memories and complete the entire Penaconian trailblazing expedition. For those whose memories of the story have grown a bit hazy, this is the perfect opportunity to revisit it and gain a deeper grasp of what really happened. Now, let's take a look at what powers
She's
are
so
wielded by this
pretty.
otherworldly lady, someone who has graced so many different factions.
I literally love
Good.
everything about
I'm a
her.
fire character following the path of nihility. I
Yeah,
allow my
see
team
super
to
break.
deal super break damage before they break the enemy.
Huh?
Using my skill, I'll unleash a gloomy
Lick.
zone. While the zone lasts, toughness reduction dealt by allies can trigger super break damage even before the enemies are broken.
Why do I not have a
Also,
super break team?
While allied teammates are in the zone, their weakness break efficiency will increase.
But they are all fire then.
Sounds like she'll be a great partner for teammates who are good
Right?
at dealing super break damage.
That's right. At the start of a battle,
Except for like Rue
I'll
and May, but she's not
automatically
even in
invite
the
a
team.
teammate to become
Who's
dance
afraid
partners
of
together.
Constant?
After either of the two
you
dance
say
partners
dance
attacks
partner?
an enemy target, they'll additionally deal 1 instance of super break damage based on the toughness reduction dealt by this attack. After the other dance partner launches an attack, I'll also follow their steps and unleash
Her
a follow-up attack to deal
skills.
bounce damage to the enemies.
And as the moonlight falls, the Dahlia sweeps onto her stage.
My ultimate applies every dance partner's type weakness to all
The
enemies
way
and
she
lowers their
drops and
defense.
has this
Oh,
face is
In other words,
insane.
Lady Constance and her dance partner would both be able to reduce toughness and fight with greater ease.
That's right. And the damage dealt by my ultimate will
It's
be
so
distributed
funny that
evenly
she
among
chooses
all
a dance
enemies.
partner.
Here's another hint. The
Uh,
Dahlia's trace allows allies to increase their speed when they implant a weakness onto enemy units.
okay.
And if a fire character triggers this effect, they even regenerate a certain amount of energy.
Lastly, I will create a special dimension when using my technique. Enemies in the dimension will not actively
This
initiate
character
attacks
is
against
too
allied
pretty.
targets.
There are so many pretty
After entering
characters
combat
in
with
like
enemies in the
Honkai
dimension,
Star Rail, but
I'll immediately
she
initiate the
is
zone from my
something
skill
else.
and deal super break damage to enemy targets.
So dangerous, yet so captivating. This combat
True.
style is truly fascinating.
Yeah, that's the magical allure of Constance. And now, it's time for a special message. Let's take a listen.
special message.
Dear
From who?
Trailblazers, version 3.8 will last for a total of 8 weeks. As such, this version's content will have additional adjustments.
Okay.
Firstly, in the newly added version event, Trailblazers can obtain tokens by consuming Trailblaze power. Based on the number of tokens, Trailblazers can obtain stellar jades and self-modeling resin. Tokens can also be used to win bonus rewards.
Okay.
And that's not all. Version 3.8 will feature
3.8,
double
8
reward
weeks,
events,
is that?
Laner Fisher, Romo the Strange, and Garden of Plenty. At the end of 3.8, there will also be a new phase of Apocalyptic Shadow. Not to
Okay.
mention the 3.8 version banners are a little special. In
Okay.
Version 3.8's first phase banner, Trailblazers can acquire the limited
I love her
5-star
light
character,
cone.
the Dahlia. The limited 5-star light cone, never forget
Maybe I
her
should
flame,
just roll
will
for
also
her.
have a boosted drop rate.
Okay.
Additionally, the limited 5-star character Firefly and the limited
Makes
5-star
sense.
light cone
They're
where
probably
about
like
your dreams
releasing all
rest
the
will
super break
return.
characters right now.
Now, in version 3.8 second phase banner, the limited 5-star characters, you can link
Probably
will
Lingsha as well,
simultaneously
right?
return. As with the limited
Yeah.
5-star light cones, Long Road leads
It makes a lot of
home.
sense,
And
but it's like
Saint
hard
Alone
to
stays
roll
true.
for all of them.
And finally, due to the version extension, there will also be a third
Dahlia.
phase banner. This banner will see the return of the limited 5-star characters, Goliath and Sunday, as well as limited
Okay.
5-star light cones, time woven into gold.
Don't need
and
Sunday.
a
But
grounded estate.
maybe I should
For more
roll for like a
details,
super break team.
Trailblazers should keep their eyes peeled for further informational announcements. Up next, let's take a look at other events appearing in version 3.8.
Okay.
And now, or maybe it was a long time ago, or was it a short while ago?
Crisis of
The
Wu
Crisis of Wu
Championship.
Championship is about to
Okay,
begin.
so we have 3
Special
banners
guest,
for
the
this
Trailblazer will
patch.
lead their own little
Crazy.
chimeras as a chimera trainer.
I mean,
and form a
with like
powerful
Christmas
team
and
that
stuff like
charge
that,
toward the championship.
it kind of
The
makes
mission of
sense.
the chimeras in this
little
Crisis of
bit,
Wu
right?
Championship is no longer dealing with daily tasks in Akama,
Cute.
but to defeat opponents in battle. But
Like
these
after
will belong to
finishing
everyone.
Amphorius,
We know what we're
it's
doing.
crazy how many like
Guarantee
messages
that
I
no
get from the
chimeras will be
Crisis
harmed in
airs,
this
and
competition.
like Kaiselins is always singing for me, and Axa is like
It's
doing
worth
some
noting
different
that the
tests and
participants
stuff
in
like
this
that.
championship
It makes
are
me
the
sad.
Crisis
I miss
heroes,
them.
And they'll
I
help
miss
the
them a lot.
chimeras in their own ways. The Trailblazer can invite the heroes as participating friends, and every Crisis heir has their unique chimera companion. Through spending so much time together, the Crisis
I
heirs'
want some
chimeras have developed
4.0
personalities
news,
much like
please.
their trainers.
At least the
For
trailer,
example, this master
or
cat
like
thief who
some,
snatches
like they
away
did in
enemy chimeras the
Penacony
moment
when they
battle
introduced
begins.
us to like Sunday
She's clearly inherited Cypher's tricks.
and
So
Robin,
cute.
you know.
I wish I could
Acheron,
keep
I
one.
think.
Oh, they're as cute as the origami birds. Oh, I'm gonna become a loyal fan of the chimeras too.
And more chimeras are waiting. After picking a trainer, you need to form a dedicated team for them. During combat, the Trailblazer can purchase various chimeras from the store. Having identical ones grants them experience, allowing them to level up and become even stronger. There is also special equipment on sale that can be used to enhance your chimera friends. Build
Okay.
your ultimate team using each trainer's and chimera's unique abilities. Then set out to conquer the world.
I mean, at least you can
Apart
do
from
like
the
auto
tournament that
fight,
progresses
right?
with the story, the event will also have a challenge mode where you
Okay.
can fight Cresso's heirs or your friends. The Trailblazer can actively initiate a challenge, or they can set up a defending lineup and wait for challengers to fall into the trap.
Together
Okay.
with the chimeras, I'll end all conflicts in this world.
Oh? Isn't
Good.
this supposed to be a relaxing and laid-back event?
Hmm.
If your blood's already boiling and you can't hold back any longer, you can always try the event
In the Garden of
Remnants of
Life.
Twilight. Within the Garden
Okay.
of Life, a strange scroll has surfaced. Its pages are filled with the epic legends of heroes who once stood against formidable foes.
Okay.
Formidable foes immortalized into epics. They never fail to make my heart race.
The event has 5 different combat stages with unique mechanics in each stage.
Oh, I thought we'd do some like
stages will turn
different
characters into
bosses.
mer people to fight against the enemy, while other stages only need you to bring healing characters
Didn't
to
we
ensure
have like
victory.
something
That's
like
right.
this before?
You'll probably have a hard time passing the challenges if you stick to your usual approach. For example, in the stage Synergy Duo,
I can't really
our
remember
characters
anymore.
must
I feel
split
like
into
whenever
2
I'm not
teams
like
and engage
weekly
in simultaneous
recording
battles
stuff
against the bosses,
and like keep
Dark
track
Tulus
with like
and
the
White
game,
Guard. If
I
one of 2
tend to
bosses is
forget
defeated,
everything.
but the other is still standing, the defeated boss
it's just
will be
crazy with like
revived on
me
their next
moving and
action.
stuff like that.
In other
There's
words,
so much going
We
on.
need to try defeating the 2 bosses at the same time.
If the 4-person team is split into 2 and fights separately, then the lineup also needs to change accordingly. It might be better to allocate a damage dealer for both battlefields.
That's right. The charm of this event lies in how to figure out a breakthrough under this brand new mechanic.
And after you pass easy mode, there's also hard and nightmare modes waiting for you.
Okay.
Combat is fun.
We definitely have to watch the Japanese trailer because I am continuing to play in Japanese, so I want to hear Dahlia's voice in like Japanese
The
as well.
synchronicity level cap will also increase to level 120 with an exclusive avatar reward.
And a brand new adventure mode, Balloon Bonanza, has also been added.
Oh, a new mini-game?
Please.
Exactly. The main
Go
objective
away with
is
the
to attack and change
monkeys.
the color of every balloon on the field. Once they're all the same color, they'll disappear. The
Okay.
more rounds of balloons you clear within the time limit, the greater the rewards you'll earn.
Doesn't that mean some characters' techniques will be able to
And
attack a
guys,
whole
if
lot of
I
balloons
want
at
to have a
once?
super break team, I
But
need to
that
roll
might
for
also
Fugue
get
and
rid of the
Lingsha
right colors.
and Dahlia.
I can already see how flustered some people might get.
And of course, let's not forget our old
Gift of
friend,
Odyssey. Come on,
the
4.0.
Gift of Odyssey.
At least give me a
Always
sneak
present
peek.
and never giving you up. Check in for 7 days to get 10 Star Rail special passes.
And with that, our special program is fast coming to a close. In Penacony, where sweet dreams never end, many riddles were revealed in the tide of
No
memories,
announcement,
patiently
at
awaiting
least.
the
I mean,
arrival of
even if the
trailblazers.
patch is like
Let us
8
follow
weeks long.
Constance and rediscover the truth of the past. See you in the next program. Albert, clocking out.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Bro, what do you mean? Will last, please follow the official announcements for more information. At least give me a teaser. What? They're just ending it like that? Okay, so I guess that was the special program. I'm a little bit disappointed that there is not even a slide info about 4.0 because I feel like they usually like do this in like the last special program that they tease something. But yeah, I don't know what happened or something like that. I don't know, guys. If it's not a leak information, you can let me know why this is happening because they didn't explain it. And I don't know if there is official news for this or if there are just like leaks. And I don't watch the leaks, so I don't really know anything about this. Maybe I should ask a friend, But I usually don't like to spoil myself with leaks and stuff like that, so I avoid them. But I have not heard any official statement that there is like a specific reason why the patch lasts that long and why there is no 4.0 like announcement or whatever. But anyways, we are going to the Japanese version of the trailer and we will rewatch it in this video. So I hope you're ready. I will see you with the trailer. Okay, so here we are. I'm very excited to watch Japanese version of this. Let's go.
まだ覚えていらして
Black Swan.
ピノコニーでのこと何者かがあなたにとても大事な情報を忘れさせた可能性
So Black Swan actually knew
あなた
from
の
the
ピノコニー
beginning.
に関する記憶は一部が
Insane.
何者かによって
Has already been
盗まれてしまってい
stolen.
ますここにいる間だけは気兼ねなくあなたにしかお話しできないような
Oh, I think that's Dahlia's
とってお
voice.
きの秘密をお教えできるのです
This shot is
機
insane.
能がますます揺れてきましたわ今度はもっと深いところま
I
で
love the
潜り
music.
すべての始まりに戻り夢を見ることもできずそして目覚めることを拒んだあの少女は
I really love that we are getting like
なぜ
Firefly
あなた
stuff
と共に
again.
眠っていたのでしょうか
Typical Sam music.
君は銀河の願いのために旅に出た君を主人公とする物語では
That's Kafka, right?
終焉の運命から逃れられる
The stars themselves will defy destiny of finality. She's so pretty.
これだけの代価を払ってもチャンスは一度きり。運命を受け入れるのも反抗だとしたら、私は死を受け入れる。
Ooh, I'm having chills. If someone dies, that would be insane. I don't think that. Okay, there's just event stuff. Guys, I hope they don't kill Firefly. Like, this was insane. I really love the trailer. It is so unexpected, and I'm very excited about this. Like, a little bit more of like Firefly and about like the past of her, what we have seen in the Mirrored Celestia of her, right? Another like Samish figure coming in. I forgot the name of them, sorry. The whole thing with like, oh, our memories were stolen and stuff like that. Very interesting story part, and I really love that. I'm very excited for this. I didn't expect that at all. I love that. There were great shots, you know. I don't really think there's too much to talk about, you know. We are still with the stars can defy the destiny of the finality and stuff like that. I wonder if we get a little bit more background information on the script as well. I mean, the last patch already teased like a lot of like the end of the universe and the script and stuff like that. But I really hope we are getting a little bit more into this, and it's going to be exciting. I am very much here for it, as I said before, very unexpected. I really want to watch it again. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again, because this was a really good trailer.
夢の地ピノコニーでのこと
Because it seems so typically Penacony in the beginning. Wait, what were we? Oh. So this is the part that I forgot. So maybe this was like on purpose that Dahlia stole like my memories? Maybe something like that? Crazy. Okay.
させた可能性が高いのです。あなたのピノコニーに関する記憶は一部が何者かによって盗まれてしまっています。ここにいる間だけは気兼ねなく
A part of it has already been stolen, and then there were shots of like Firefly disappearing. I'm scared that Firefly will actually die. I mean, we are still in Penacony, right? So Firefly is only able to walk around in like Penacony because this is a dream world, right? So she's not actually like dying, right?
あなたにしかお話しできないようなとっておきの秘密をお教えできるのです。炎がますます揺れてきましたわ。
I like her Japanese voice a little bit more.
深いところまで戻ります。すべての始まりに戻り、夢を見ることもできず、そして目覚めることを拒んだあの少女。
It's interesting that there are connections to like the apocalyptic shadow here, right? Interesting.
夢を見ることもできず、そして目覚めることを拒んだあの少女は、なぜあなたと共に眠っていたのでしょう。
Maybe she needs this to like overcome the entropy loss syndrome.
君は銀河の願いのために旅に出た。君を主人公と
Wish
する
of
物語
the
では、
cosmos.
宇宙は終焉の運命から逃れ。
The stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality. Let's go back a little bit. Sorry for going back and forth. Wait, who is that? Wait, I thought this was Kafka. Is that Jade? It looks like Jade, right? Does Jade have a necklace like that?
宇宙は終焉の運命
It is Jade.
あなたと腕を
Why is Jade
その
looking
記
at
憶を呼び覚ましてもい
the
いかし
order?
ら。これだけの代価を払ってもチャンスは一度きり。
We only get one
運命
shot.
を受け入れるのも反抗だとしたら、私は死を受け入れる。
So maybe that really is just the last death that the finality was like speaking of, right? And I think they talked about this before in the special program that like Firefly has to die like 3 times, right? I think it was also mentioned in the Penacony story, but as I said before, it's been a long time and I don't really remember too much of like the specifics in the story. So maybe I have to just like sit down and redo that or like rewatch that. But it's very interesting. And this is what I really like if we are going back and we are like talking about this like deeper meanings and like open questions and stuff like that. It is going to be exciting. And I'm very much here for it, as I said before. I'm I'm more excited about this patch than I thought it would be, to be honest. But yeah, I would say that's it for my reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching and for stopping by, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.